Hello everyone, it's King John. Today I'm going to show you how I made a game in 3D. So I had this great idea that I'd remake some popular indie games that are in 2D, but I'd make them in 3D instead. So I decided that I would make 3 different little games, and each one of them would be based off of a different indie game. So I made this wheel to decide which indie game I would make into 3D first. And I got Splunky. For those of you who don't know what Splunky is, it's a randomly generated 2D platformer. You play as this miner, and you have to kill enemies with your whip. It's known for being a very challenging game as well. I started off by making a 3D model of the character in Blender. It's not that good, but I still think it looks kind of cute. When I actually started coding the game, I realized that making games in 3D is a lot harder than it is in 2D. Crap. So I had some platformer controls, and for some reason I decided to go for a top-down perspective. Then I went into Blender again and attempted at modeling a snake from Splunky. I mean, like, they're pretty much the exact same thing. So I made some stuff randomly generate, and I also added the snakes. You can't actually kill them, and they don't do anything to you yet, but you can push them off the edge if you want, so I guess that's killing them. Then I got started on the snakes and tried to get their AI to work. So now we have snakes that move properly. There's still no way to kill them, so I'm just gonna do that. So I added the whip, and I also made it so you die if you touch enemies. So you can see you can just whip the snakes, and then if you touch them and you die, go back to a completely new randomly generated thing. Me. Hey mom, can we have Splunky? Mom, we have Splunky at home. Splunky at home. So that's gonna be it for remaking Splunky. I would add more polish, but I still have 2 more games to make. So I'm gonna spin the wheel and see what game I get next. I got Celeste. If you don't know what Celeste is, it's another 2D platformer about this girl named Madeline who tries to climb a mountain. Coincidentally, it's also very challenging, similar to Splunky. I started off by making this model of Madeline in Blender. The hair is white, so I can easily change it through code, because in the game, sometimes the hair will change color. I'll explain how this works later. Now I've got some basic platformer controls, so I'm gonna work on the dash move from Celeste. So I added in the dash move, and it works pretty well. So I added in the dash move, and it works pretty well. So I just did a bunch of polishing to make stuff look better. First of all, I had some grass I dotted around, and second of all, the hair now changes color whenever you dash. Basically, the way it works is you have one dash in the air, and your dash is restored whenever you touch the ground. Also, I added this spring, which will bounce you up. So now I'm gonna work on some level design. And by level design, I mean just putting squares in random places, because I have no idea how to level design for 3D platformers. So here's the whole thing. So now I'm gonna spin the wheel one final time to see what I make last. I got Undertale. So, Undertale is a pretty popular game, but if you do happen to be living under a rock, I'll explain what it is here. So basically, Undertale is an RPG with a unique twist that you can play the whole game without killing any monsters. There's lots of different areas and bosses and stuff. Then I made this 3D model of the main character. Now I've got some basic controls, so now I'm gonna add an enemy. And what better enemy to add than the most popular character from Undertale? Muffet. So I made a 3D model of Muffet in Blender. So then I actually added her in the game, and I also changed up the background and stuff a little bit. Also, if you get too close to her, then you get teleported into the battle scene. But there's no battling yet, so I should go do that. Okay, so now you can move around in this little box. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add some attacks, like some spiders that will come out or something. I've got some spiders that will spawn now, so now I just need to make them able to kill you like real spiders do. Now if you get hit by spiders, you die, but if you survive for 30 seconds, you get teleported back to the original scene. So that's gonna be it for this devlog video. Be sure to smash like, smash subscribe, and leave a comment down below.